Christ and what it's been like since you met him? Is there anybody here who does not mind standing up and telling somebody and telling the world that sin had me bound? Is there anybody here who will tell the person next to you that you don't have to live in sin? God's power frees us from the dominion and the domination of sin. You see, sin can cause all kinds of problems. I said sin can cause all kinds of problems. When I was a sinner, I had all kinds of problems. I still have problems, but I don't have sin problems. You see, sin creates a thirst for the world that you can never quench. Sin causes a hunger that will never satisfy. Sin creates an emptiness that things cannot fill. Sin brings guilt into your life that no psychiatrist or psychologist can erase. Sin produces unholy desires, unholy relationships, unholy ambitions, and unholy living. Sin leaves us so burdened down that nothing can lift the weight. Sin causes corruption of the heart, the mind, and the spirit. Sin births a perversion and promiscuity. Sin makes your children rebel against their parents. Sin makes a man or a woman cheat on their spouse. Sin makes liars out of the most trustworthy people. Sin makes honest people become embezzlers. Sin makes thieves out of honest folk. Sin leaves you broken, sad, despondent, depressed, and down and dejected and disappointed about how your life has turned out. Sin makes you believe that you'll never die. Sin will make you think that you can do what you want to do and say what you want to say, and you don't have to account for it. Sin will rob you of your virginity. Sin will rob you of your innocence. Sin will break up your marriage. Sin will tie you up in opioids. Sin will ultimately kill you. I know what sin can do. I said, I know what sin can do. Is there anybody here who knows what sin can do? You see, I was sinking deep in sin, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sky, he heard my despairing cry. Now safe am I. If your life has not been what you wanted it to be, all you have to do is look at the sin in your life. If you've never been able to get over the hump, your relationships have all ended in disaster. Your finances have never been anything but a hot mess. Your marriage is a sack of sorrows. If your children are more of a burden than joy, if your life is tore up from the floor up, if you're all jacked up, you need to look in the mirror and look at the sin in your life, because the devil is out to destroy you. I said the devil is out to destroy you. The devil caused Adam and Eve to sin, but I'm so glad that God had another plan. I'm so glad that the devil didn't have the last word. I listened to Mary J. Blige once. She had this song where she sang, no more pain, no more sorrow. When you get to know Jesus, he'll take away the pain. He'll take away the sorrow. No more heartaches, no more headaches, no more poverty, no more financial hardships, no more hang-ups, no more disappointments, no more drug addicts in the family, no more alcoholics in the marriage, no more children born out of wedlock, no more sin has been broken, no more loneliness, no more bad marriages, no more sadness. I said no more. When you get to know Jesus, he'll take it all away. No more. I said no more.